Smoking in multi-unit structures is problematic because the secondhand smoke can travel through vents, walls, and electrical outlets. This secondhand smoke exposes non-smokers to the same carcinogens that smokers are exposed to. It leads to health hazards for those exposed to the secondhand smoke, as well as impacts maintenance costs and profits of property owners.
The Reno Housing Authority decided to go smoke-free for a few different reasons. We really wanted our residents to be healthy. We want to promote a healthy living environment for smokers and non-smokers. We also wanted to go smoke-free for the efficiency in turning our units. It's very costly for us to make repairs to units when a resident has smoked in there for even 1 year. The annual cost to replace furnace filters, to paint, to clean carpets, it increases drastically when we have a smoker in a unit. We were concerned before implementing the smoke-free policy and how residents, both smokers and non-smokers, would perceive the policy and whether or not they would adhere to the policy. Before we implemented our smoke-free policy, we held community meetings. We involved the residents in creating the policies, and we took the residents' feedback before we implemented the final. By involving the residents in the policy and coming to a mutual agreement, the residents bought into the policy, and now they're more involved and they're more willing to adhere to it. The residents are very happy about the smoke-free policy, even smokers. They know that they need to quit smoking. They know that smoking is bad for them, and they know it's not good to do it enclosed in their units, and they know it affects other people. And we do receive very positive feedback about our policy.
Basically, I think it's a good idea. And I don't think a person would smoke as much and basically might stop smoking. It's not so convenient for them.
Well, I am a smoker, and I am in favor of the non-smoking in our apartments. We can smoke out on the grass, but not in the apartments. And I'm really for that because they really mess up your apartment.
We do see benefits of the smoke-free policy every day. Maintenance is a lot happier to go into units when residents aren't smoking in there. A lot of residents who previously smoked in their units, they would never open doors or windows, and it's very hard for staff to go into that environment when having to make repairs or do inspections. So staff benefited from it immensely. On a daily basis, we're seeing a positive outlook on the staff's perspective. The vacancy turns are a lot easier when a resident doesn't smoke. Some of the residents that we have who've lived here for 20 plus years and have smoked in those units, it's very difficult for staff to turn those units. So we're looking forward to being able to turn units in the future without any smoking. One of the lessons we learned is we gave the residents a period of time to go smoke-free. It wasn't overnight. We gave them several community meetings, several notices, and we gave them several months to start the no smoking policy. And so it wasn't something that we did overnight. It was a gradual change, but we're very happy that we made that change.
Nevada's population is approaching 3 million people, with 420,000 residents living in Washoe County. Nearly 30% of housing units in Washoe County are multi-unit housing structures. Multi-unit housing properties are beginning to go smoke-free as demand for smoke-free living increases. Research has shown that residents prefer smoke-free living, and creating a smoke-free policy does not result in significant loss of business.
ERGS Properties rolled out its smoke-free program January 1st, 2015. We decided to go smoke-free for a number of reasons. Probably the biggest one is the health benefits generally to everybody. Surprisingly, both our smokers and non-smokers really supported our program. It is really amazing what smoke damage will do to the interior of a unit. Whether it's the carpet, which is obvious, but also the paint, even the plastic switch plates and plug plates have to be replaced because they absorb the smoke. And obviously the smell is very, very difficult to get out. So there's that financial implication as well. We at ERGS had serious concerns about going smoke-free. A couple of different reasons. Number one, first and foremost, pushback from existing residents. Obviously, you're going to have residents who smoke. We were concerned that we were going to lose them. There's a financial implication there. We also had the concern about whether or not we at ERGS wanted to tell people what to do. Surprisingly, we surveyed our tenants, And the surveys, both from smokers and non-smokers alike, absolutely supported over 80% going to a smoke-free community. We were surprised at that, and we've had very little pushback since we've implemented the program. Out of 700 tenants, we have lost one tenant because of the new smoke-free community program, and I think that's a pretty good benefit ratio.